Yeah, you was watching the pour up. You was like, I could do this. I'm gonna.
Man, listen. We'll talk after the show. I've been looking for somebody that looked like him that I could just,
Yo,
that's better.
damn, the hostile takeover. They're trying to take over.
Because we try to be youthful
How you
here.
kick the CEO out? You
how
get the
much have
CEO
a youthful
out.
show? A youthful show where he got salt, pepper, beard.
Legit.
You see what?
I would even co-sign the change. I would co-sign the change.
Damn, I'm fucking stuck with your ass.
So just have him turn the camera on.
Huh?
Make sure he's
Yeah.
turn the camera on and just make sure he can see
You can see the shit?
Yeah.
All right, Mike, we hot whenever
You
you're ready.
I'm gonna just get the
Yeah,
intro.
do it.
Welcome to the Pour Up Podcast. I am Mike Lake, aka Hillsboro Slim, aka Salt and Pepper Beard.
Yo, it's your boy CP34, aka The Big Dipper, on Tampa Bay's best pregame party, The Pour Up, more than the podcast. Who got here with us?
Today, the Pour Up presents ReachingNOVA. What's good, bro?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, we got New York's finest in the damn house right now.
This is a long time coming right here.
I was gonna pull up and say, and this is ReachingNOVA, the third and newest member of the Pour Up Podcast.
You heard it here first. Breaking news. We was gonna wait to tell them, but they know now.
You said the third. You actually about to get into the number one spot. We about to get rid of Mike. It's gonna be it's the ReachingNOVA and Dipper
Is this Game
show.
of Thrones?
What it is.
Man, he's trying
Yeah.
to pull LJ,
This is
me on this show.
It's Game of Thrones. He coming for the king.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I would check your drink.
Check my drink. Oh, word. That's what we doing?
That's what we doing.
I'm poisoned?
Yep.
Well, I might as well go out with a bang. I'm about to air all the dirty laundry. First of all, I know who in the studio.
Yeah, make sure you tell. hey, just tell seriously. Hey, tell seriously it was me. Tell seriously it was me.
It was me.
It was me.
Anyway, we ain't here about all that. We're here to present ReachingNOVA. What's good, man?
What's up, bro? I appreciate y'all having me on the show.
I don't. Hello, somebody's here.
Oh, you don't know we got a
Why is
special
that
guest.
for?
No, please.
Ding dong.
From your past. I would say welcome, but Tampa's like your second home.
Yes.
But welcome. Y'all flew down. Y'all came down to be here with us. I'm lying. They came to do something else.
No, just listen. We here, and this is a part of why we here. So,
where'd you come from? So just so they know, just in case they don't know.
my mom's womb. No, I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx, New York City.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah. Always good to have y'all down here. We was in your neck of the woods a few months back.
We
ain't
went
going to the
over
Bronx.
there.
We was in Manhattan.
We was in Times Square.
Yeah.
That's fine. No, that's fine, man.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We were trying to be safe.
We went to the Bronx after 12 anyway. So
Oh, snap.
We did see a couple glimpses of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all fun up there though. I do love you. I do love New York. New York is pretty amazing.
Hey, next time y'all come to this side,
We
definitely
must
to holler at us.
Pin it. Let's do it.
Well, where we going? If when we show up, what's the spot we going to? Like where you hang?
It really depends on what you're trying to do. Honestly.
You fucked up.
What you mean?
Trying to pour up in New York.
Fucked up. We pouring up in New York.
Oh, so it depends on the season now.
Okay.
So if you come in the summertime, we gotta probably do a nice rooftop party.
Okay.
I'm feeling that.
Something like that.
Okay.
I heard that they have little party boats out there that are pretty cool.
Okay.
I haven't experienced that one yet.
Okay.
At least in New York City, but there's
Nice.
plenty of things to do. There's always something to do. They got this new Mexican restaurant right there on a boat, just kind of floating around.
Damn.
Man. Just eating tacos. You woke off the
Drinking
boat
tequila.
after you smack. And that's the beginning of an adventure right there.
Just know you never gonna get my black ass out there in the wintertime. Never again.
When did we go?
We were in the wintertime.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We
it was
ain't doing
like
that again.
mild winter.
No.
It was winter light.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that again. It was cold as hell. I can't do it. Nope.
Y'all
No.
talking like how I feel like when I went to Boston. Like, man, it was way too cold. And
Yeah.
I was coming from New York, and there, it's just way more cold out there. So
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for it.
You had the right
And,
gear.
It was tough, man. But I said the same thing you said.
Yeah.
I'll never come back here in the wintertime again.
Well, I tell you came to Florida in the right moment because it's been like literally get butt naked outside hot, and you came like it's like okay, it's like it's manageable
Summer
right
overcast.
Yeah.
You had a good little cooler temps. What up? What up? Yo, so we in here to talk about a few things, but I want to get into his upcoming album, Becoming Timeless.
Okay.
What, September 23rd?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What we getting on that?
Music.
The bars.
Oh, what you mean though?
I mean, so we're gonna talk about the single on the back end of this with
Alright,
the homie Preme. But from the first joint, we got storytelling, we got
When
punches.
you said the first joint, you mean the first album?
The first album that you dropped.
It's about time. Okay.
Yeah, it's about time. I like the intro. What was it? Welcome to Tampa.
An evening in Tampa.
In the evening in
Tampa.
Tampa.
Yep.
I like everything. Are we getting the evolution? It's been a couple years since that one. That was like 2017.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this. My goal for this album, I had a couple of goals for this album, but one of my goals for this album, which pertains to what you're talking about, was to top my first album.
Mm.
And when I had the second album made, it wasn't that in mind. What happened was when I made the first album, I said, all right, well, I just want enough body of work to be able to put on a half an hour show. That was
Yeah.
my goal, to be able to start there, because I knew I wanted to world tour, so the sets have to gradually get bigger. Well, when I dropped the first album, I'm doing the shows, then I realized, I don't have enough bounce on here. I need some bounce on here. So then the second album, I put that together. That's it. It was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go through that album, you'll realize, like, shout out to 71813. It's always gonna be
That's
a little
hard.
Tampa reference.
Yep.
on my
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
But there was more bounce. So now when I'm doing these raps, I don't have to just rap at you. I could just we could bounce too. And one of my goals for this album was to top the first album in every sense.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that artistically I expanded as well. And I always want to contribute something different for my listeners. I never want them to quite be like, oh, okay, it's like the first album. It's
Yeah,
like
you
the
want to be
second
stale.
album.
You don't be pigeonholed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling that. From my point of view, so like one of the things I vibed out with the bars, because I, as a Tampa guy, was heavy into New York music. I like to think myself as New York adjacent, even though I never spent a whole lot of time up there.
Understood.
But from the music, all my influences, favorite artists, the way I dress, I wear Timbs, like shit like that. I definitely felt classic New York in the style and the way you carry yourself on a track is super dope. We still got that. Did you combine the bounce with that classic New York vibe for this third one?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, and I took it beyond that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the beyond?
Yeah.
What was the beyond?
He got house music on there,
Yeah.
like Drake.
No.
No, I do have an Afrobeat joint on there, which
I'm not mad at that.
before I even went in that direction, I had 3 separate conversations about the same thing. None of these people, they know each other, but like the conversations did not directly coexist together. It was
Mhm.
all separate times, separate conversations. Pusha Preme
Mm-hmm.
was talking to me about, he does the Afro.
Yeah,
beat.
that's
He was
his-
like, give
that's
it a
his
shot,
thing, yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
I hear what you're doing. He says, I hear what you're doing on these records with your voice. Like, you're playing around and the melodic feels. Get into some Afrobeat. I would suggest that. And then my man R100 said pretty much the same thing, just not identical words. And my man Gio the Architect said the same thing. So, then Gio the Architect went and produced this beat. I heard it, I loved it, and then I connected with an artist on there, which is on the album.
I can't wait to hear that joint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you'll know which one it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
As soon as
I
I
ain't
hear
got
it,
too many of them.
we
What I'm saying? But I made sure
we gonna see you dancing in the video.
I opened up a new door.
Are you dancing in the video? We get you.
Maybe,
Doing a
maybe,
little-
If not, like, we might get like a stunt double from afar.
Can I be your
Let me-
stunt double?
yeah.
Sure.
That'd be stunt
Are you
double.
lighter? You ain't lighter
Yeah,
enough.
I'm not. Well, I can like stay out of the sun for a couple of days, and I can make it there. You know.
Nice and tall, so
Yeah.
it might work for
The
me.
stunt double be taller.
Right.
It'd be a wild edit. That'd be crazy.
All I gotta do is like
Hey.
film me from like perspective.
Gio, can you
Film it a
edit that
little
right?
further,
Can you
right?
edit the height difference?
Y'all
Can we
gotta-
make it look good?
y'all
Yeah.
gotta do me like y'all did V when y'all seen it. Well, the fans gonna do it. They gonna come to the show like, you look so much taller.
Taller.
Yo, it was crazy.
I love it. I love that.
Hey, you don't notice the last interview we did. We was talking about I was gonna show up at a Preme show as Preme
Yeah,
and come out before him
Yeah.
as Supreme.
that's supreme.
Just
Yeah, that was
just
gonna
perform a whole song like.
You know,
You can't see Preem's face,
Yeah,
but you can see his face. When we
He's dumping over here. I wasn't gonna tell him, but I figured I'd share here since we're doing the.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just too funny.
you know what's funny about? All right, so let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Let's say you do that, you pull that off. What Preme song are you performing?
Oh, the Preme song I'm performing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to my go-to joint. Wrong way. That's
Yeah.
my joint with AD.
yeah.
That's where I'm gonna go.
You know the cool thing about that?
What's up?
my man Prima still get paid off that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah. I definitely would be putting money in his pocket. But what's crazy is what if it blow though, and they don't want the real Preem?
Yeah.
They want Supreme the whole time.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna
Yeah.
see
And you be Tall Nova, so we'll do Tall Nova
Tall
and
Nova.
Supreme.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna be. You did the wrong track. It's inside a
Outside?
McDonald's.
Oh, the flip on
That's
outside.
the flip. It's the inside of McDonald's.
All right, I didn't know this was gonna turn into this.
It was gonna turn into that.
This is about Nova. Why are we doing
I'm
this?
sorry. I saw the door and I walked through it.
Nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Yo, what's the music scene? So y'all had the crown for a long time.
Y'all as in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
And this might be a little salty for the NY folk in the room.
But okay.
No.
What's the scene like now? I know y'all still performing, y'all still rocking, y'all doing y'all New York thing, but is it any different? Like what's the skate like? Because I know what it is here. We're trying to get on, and everybody's building and scratching and clawing, but y'all had that.
I mean, it's obviously. I mean, I won't say obviously, but it's definitely changed because, the generation that's grinding now is not. We all exist in the same, I guess, industry you could say, but their whole situation different right now. The face of New York, at least commercially, what seems to be at the forefront is the drill rap.
Yeah,
which we know obviously did not originate in New York City.
No, yeah, shy.
So with that said, the pieces are there, but that's the current thing going on in New York right now. You have that, and then you're always gonna have the MC, right? That's just what New York breeds.
Yeah.
So you'll always have all that, but right now commercially at the forefront, it's like little TJ, Fabio Foreign.
Yeah. Do you feel out of, I wouldn't say out of touch, but do you feel like you're in the MC category? I would put you there, whether you put yourself there or not.
Okay.
Do you feel competition with those guys that compete for the eyes?
I don't even feel competition for other MCs. So no.
Oh, it's like that.
Nah, it's
I'm
not,
feeling
and it has nothing to do with me being better or anything. It has more or less to do with my journey is just different, man. I don't think we in this for the same thing. Me and a lot of other MCs, we not in it for the same thing. I've been in moments where yes, I've competed with artists, and if I get on a record with another artist, I'm gonna do my best, my personal best, because I'm not here to waste nobody's time.
So do you feel then less like you're chasing another artist in a lane, you're trying to create your own lane?
Oh no, I've been on that page. Okay. Yeah, I've been on that page for a while.
All right. I like that.
Yeah,
I love that.
I don't want to chase another artist. That already works. So I'll just be like, you ever go in the supermarket and you see the off-brand cereal?
Yes.
It's Lucky Charms.
Yes, the O's.
We know
Lucky Gold. With
Lucky Gold.
Another,
the Honey O's.
It's just like, all right, well, do you ever buy that cereal?
I mean, it depends on what the pocket is. Sometimes the budget be low.
Is it pay week or is
I had to
it
get some Fruity O's. Yeah.
In this,
I fuck with you.
The budget for the music in regards to the people listening is time. That's the currency.
Right.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I want to hear that like on a
track,
like on a skit. Yeah. This conversation leading to that bar and him just getting to a song.
Yeah,
that'd be tough.
I'll give y'all my email.
I love that.
You can just use it. You won't even need like common practice or something.
It's on your podcast.
Yeah, salute to the pour up. If we get a Nova salute to the pour up, that'd be crazy.
Salute to the pour up.
Right there it is.
Get
right
the audio.
There. Somebody cut that right now.
This is ReachingNOVA and salute to the pour up.
See, nobody ever did a mid-episode drop.
No, they usually wait till the end.
It's some professional level shit. NOVA is an acronym.
Yes.
Tell them about the acronym.
No one's victorious alone. I'm big on unity.
Talk about that.
Oh man, where do we start?
At the beginning. Or no, I'm just fucking.
I'll be now that I think about what the origin comes from, because sometimes the reasons change, like the seasons change, and it's just like, well, this is the reason that's effect. But like when I think of the origin of where my collaborative mentality comes from, it actually stems from here, because I was clicked up out here. We had Spades Inc. thing going on, and that's really like, I mean, Nova himself was molded in that. Before that, it was just you had cash, right? So from there, it's just like, well, I just, a lot like Pusha Preme, I want to win with the people around me. I'm not really trying to do this on some dolo thing. Where's the fun in that?
Right.
Preme was just talking to me about that the other day on the phone. He's like, that's not what I'm here for. Like, I want to be on top, but with my people. I don't want to do this alone. Like, I agree. And I'm a part of that same cloth. So, yeah, no one's victorious alone, for sure.
I like that.
And also, like, on a bigger scale, is like my website. It's reachingnova.com, but it's also the Nova concept.
Mhm.
Nova is originally I made that acronym because he's an idea, he's a concept, and hopefully like the mentality that I'm out here living and displaying. Hopefully that inspires somebody else because I think the world could use a lot of unity right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Damn.
And don't forget the entendre on the Reaching Nova,
Nova,
like Reaching
yeah.
Nova with the acronym. I love the whole thing, how you put that together.
Thank you.
That's dope.
How do you feel in building your brand and building yourself as an artist that we find a lot of times it's the struggle between managing, I'm gonna be this artist,
Yeah.
and I have this, I have a family, I
Yep.
have all of this stuff. How do you make that work?
It's a fantastic question, bro. I was talking about this with V not too long ago, and it comes down to this. I'm gonna use myself as an example. All right, I was born with the name Mark. Reaching Nova, they're not the same.
Mhm.
Okay, Reaching Nova is a product. He's a brand. Reaching Nova and a can of Coca-Cola or a bottle of Bacardi is not the same industry, so to speak, but they're both products and they
Yeah.
need to be treated as a business. Mark himself is, I'm a human being. I have relationships. I'm a son. I'm a, I'm in all these different roles. But Reaching Nova doesn't experience those roles. Like they don't even touch. And this is just how we choose to operate that brand because you want to make sure the brand is relatable and take that serious.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I tell you this, we were talking about this. It's hard for the people around you to differentiate the two.
Definitely.
So if Reaching Nova posts a picture holding some female's legs like this, his head in between the legs.
Mark get his ass kicked.
Well, not necessarily, because
Okay.
that model, her makeup was likely done by Queen V, because Queen V understands, the ideals that come behind a brand.
What we trying to do?
We don't
Yeah.
let that get in between nothing.
Right.
All right. But what I will say is the people around, such as let's say Queen V's friends. Oh wow, you saw that picture marked. Are those your legs? His head's in.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
They're looking at it as, oh, we know this guy who raps and he just raps. And it's just like, nah, bro. That guy who raps is actually playing in this industry. It's a game and he treats this like a business. We're not looking at this the same. You could never understand.
You won't understand, yeah.
Right. Well, I think people like controversy. And that's kind of one of the things about.
And I think people like to speak on things they know nothing about. So maybe those fall under the same, as cousins. But I think, and that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, people love controversy. I mean, that's interesting, right? People love to experience or witness from afar what they don't have to witness directly. So if we can just look at the car accident driving, it's all good.
Yeah.
But if it were you in the car accident,
you don't want nobody
looking across the street, like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Right.
Or help me.
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things where in the music space, the artist and the person get blended. And where, say, like, if you're an actor, you play a role, you might make out with a chick, you might have a whole marriage with another chick. Nobody's thinking when you put the character away that you go home and you're just Denzel or whoever you at home.
Yeah.
That Denzel is Denzel at home, but on screen he's insert character name, and that's dope that you keep that.
I just want to piggyback on what you just said. It's not the fault of the consumer. It's not their fault, because especially in hip hop, a lot of the people that came before us, their brands were built on, I'm keeping
Being
it real. This is me all day. Not knowing that, like, this guy's name can be like, let's just say his name's Jared Wilson.
Okay.
All right, that's his rap name.
Yeah.
His real name is Jeremy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, you can't treat Jeremy like that. But Jared Wilson's talking like this is me on
he's
this
trying to make it seem like it's the same.
So people come with the mentality that, oh, you are who you say you are, not understanding that this is a business.
Right.
Actors and rappers on a professional level are really no different. It's still entertainment.
Absolutely.
That's the name of the game.
You mentioned your lady, Queen V, earlier.
Yeah.
And you know, is that Queen V and the whole lady on your shoulders thing? Would you not say then that Queen V is part of your brand? She is the queen. Is Queen V part of the ReachingNOVA brand?
They do exist, but
Yeah.
it's not like a full-time thing.
Okay.
So, Queen V and let's say ReachingNOVA, they exist, but it's not like at least at this level yet. It's
Yeah.
not like a Will Smith and Jada where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you hear Will Smith's name.
I was
and
gonna
you
bring that.
think
That's a good.
Jada.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not at that level yet. Not to say that one day it won't evolve into that, but yes, you if you know ReachingNOVA and you know Queen V, you know that there's a relationship there, and you're not
Yeah.
sure if it's just the managerial aspect or if it's something deeper than or beyond that.
It's very true. I'll tell you
Right.
when I figured it out. When we had V on the pod.
Oh yeah.
You popped in the comments. I was like, oh, is that? Oh, I had no idea before that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah. So we just don't put it all out because that's still sacred.
Yeah.
Right. It's interesting you brought up Will and Jada about that because we've talked about Will and Jada several times on the show, and to me, I think it's just full on ridiculousness. But at the end of the day, that's their brand. That's who cares what anybody else thinks about the Smiths, including George Wallace. The comedian, nobody cares because at the end of the day, that's their shit. They know what their brand is. It's a solid brand. At the end of the day, what can you do?
Yeah, but I just want to disagree with it because it sucks for Will.
Right?
Like, just damn, I'm whatever. It's like cancel culture, so I gotta like be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, listen, it is what it is. That's all I can say about it. That's all
It
I
was
can
what
say
it
about
was.
Yeah, was what it was. Was what it was.
So how long you been rapping? I know it's like the cliche question, but I had a point to ask.
Well, when the doctor slapped my ass when I came out, the first thing I did was rap.
You gave him a rebuttal?
I said, "Wham, wham, wham."
What that translate to? I want to hear the doctor bar.
I said, "Wash your hands."
I
I said, "Wash your hands before you watch me dance."
Okay. This is crazy. So no, the reason I asked, so we talk about media presence. We talk about even Queen V working behind the scenes and the stuff you do to separate Mark from Nova.
Yeah.
The media game has changed. I mean, early rap days was making mixtapes and hitting radio. We trying to stand outside the label to figure that out.
Yeah.
How you feel about this new era with the TikToks and that whole thing?
These are just new channels and platforms to utilize to get your brand exposed. You can hate it or you can love it. It doesn't matter. It already exists.
It exists.
What are you going to do with it?
Right.
Or what are you not going to do with it? Me personally, I mean, I'm on TikTok. I'm not necessarily, you work your brand how you work your brand. You're never going to, and no disrespect to anybody who does this, but you're never going to see me out there. I don't really do the trendy things like the video you see a million other people do. I'm not trying to do that.
We ain't gonna catch you doing the latest dance.
You're not trying to do the
I don't do the latest
dance thing. No,
Nah,
whatever that
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it was.
Probably better than what you get from me.
I ain't got no dance videos on TikTok.
We need a pour-up dance. Where it's just
I don't know.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
We're gonna snippet that actually.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it
right
now
there.
you're gonna be in one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you doing that right there to us saying, "Welcome to the Pour Up Podcast."
That's cool.
He don't like it.
No.
No, that's cool. I don't mind.
I'm fucking around,
I'm
bro.
wearing my shirt. Like, I'm out here.
All right. What if this shit goes super viral and it's Nova from the Pour Up Dance and not Nova from his music?
Oh, I mean,
Then we gotta take it down.
It's still a key in the lock.
That's what's up. I like your mindset. I like how you take anything that happened. Like you said, it was what it was, or it is what it is.
There's a silver lining to everything.
You can bring it back to benefit yourself.
Just like there's something negative you could say about it. There's always something positive you could say about it. It's just a matter of how you trying to hold the diamond. What angle you trying to see it from.
You ever get any negative flack from the music industry? Haters, people trying to stop the movement and what you doing?
Nah, no one's really. No, I'm just playing.
I'm above it all.
Everybody loves me.
Nah, I mean, I would consider myself great. I'm gonna put it like this. I consider myself great, and I think that anybody who's great and on a path to greatness, you're gonna get obstacles that come in a human form, or people that they want to try to stop you or throw a monkey wrench in your whole situation or slow you down, or maybe they think they're at the level to compete with you. Or maybe they just look at you as an opportunity to get more awareness. Whatever the case may be, it's part of the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, absolutely, I face that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna ask me how I chose to deal with it or how I choose to deal with it, I just breeze right past it. Like we got block buttons for a reason.
Right.
My focus and the ultimate goal is just way too important for me to be putting too much attention onto this and too much attention onto that. And most of the times, anybody that's even got something to say is not at my level. They're like
Right.
a level, a couple below me. So yeah, nah. Until it makes sense, you're not gonna ever hear nothing from me. You won't even know it exists.
What was it? Either my fictional grandma, that's the person I make up that says sayings. I make up that she says that, or Winston Churchill that said, "If you don't have any enemies, you're doing something wrong."
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Right.
I've heard that
So
one.
if you don't have no enemies, you're doing something wrong.
I would hate to agree with it, but what I will say is, I mean, I relate to it, so
Right.
I guess it's true, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it's true.
Damn,
Absolutely.
I gotta work harder. I don't think I actually have any haters.
Nah,
I don't-
you know,
I-
a lot of them don't say nothing. You know, a lot of them don't say nothing, or they studying you right now. and
They just low with it.
just do
Yeah,
it,
okay.
keeping them. A lot of the haters start off as people that they just trying to do what you do,
Mhm.
and you know, once they see that, you,
You
word.
know who you are. Oh, and it came straight out of fucking
I
Nova's
don't even
mouth.
know who you is, homie. So
I don't
it
know
wasn't
what they
a shot.
talk
You
about.
know who
either.
you are.
But what I will say is, you know, that's how a lot of the times that's how it goes, and it starts in admiration and it turns into something toxic.
Yeah.
And you know, things narrow down as you go, but it narrows down with the people that's supposed to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever not supposed to be there, it's just
gonna
temporarily
separate
there. You
itself.
can learn from it, or you can burn from it.
Another bar. We're gonna get all these audio snips.
Yes.
From ReachingNOVA.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about the Mood movie series.
Oh yeah.
I didn't just stumble upon this. I saw the first one. I didn't realize you dropped the second one until I was prepping for this.
Okay.
I like the second one on the rooftop, the glasses and the hat, the whole
Yep.
look,
Thank
super
you.
dope.
Thank
How do
you.
we get to the Mood movie series?
Well, I was talking to my brother Gio, and Gio the architect.
I salute to
Y'all
Gio.
follow him on Instagram. He happens to be my engineer. Aside from being a great friend, I hate introducing him as like my engineer.
Yeah,
He's a great friend. He happens to be my engineer and my producer and um, camera, like videographer, and the whole shebang. Like you know.
Renaissance man. My man's doing it all.
He's humble because you saying this right now. This is the first one. He's like smiling right now. He's a very humble guy.
I call him Dr. Octopus or Tony Stark.
I like
you
it.
know, 'cause
Oh, I love it.
Octopus, he just got so many arms. He
Yeah,
does
Doc
so
Ock.
much.
I love that.
Tony Stark, him and V are both Tony Stark because they both into technology. They
But you got the
became-
Tony Stark. You got the Tony Stark
With the goatee.
goatee. I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
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 You got Tony
He got
Stark
the skills.
goatee.
You got the goatee.
You got the goatee.
Now we need
Who's
the
wearing the
Tony Stark-
armor?
We need the Tony Stark bank account.
Yes.
You know? But yeah, so how that happened was I just wanted to do something different, man. I felt like when I was hearing Finding Peace, I just wanted to do a video, you know, simplify things. Like
Mhm.
why keep doing videos with 4 different outfits, 4 different locations, dropping all this money for it, and I just want to try something different. Well, what happens if I'm just like, I just want to get captured what I feel when I'm
When you
listening
hearing
to
that
the
track.
song. So
Mhm.
now we're
Yeah.
just hearing the song, and I'm just rapping in the car, like, let's see what we could do. And then Gio just totally like
He was
sponged
with
out
it. Yeah.
everything he could possibly, any angle, boom,
Mhm.
put a light in the car, boom, and it worked. It went over 100K. So it's like, yo. And so then from there, just the Mood movie series is just about like evoking mood. It's just
Mhm.
about
Yeah.
like being the moment of the record.
Yeah.
You know, if I could hear this song, what would it look like? And it'll look like what you're seeing. But every Mood movie is gonna be different. So you're never gonna see Reaching Over in the car again
Yeah,
doing
because
that.
you
We
'cause
did
you
that.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
that's the beauty of it. It also challenges us creatively as well.
That's dope. The car joint, like I told you, I'm a big New York guy. Musically, I grew up living in it, feeling like I've been places because I heard street names and people and references.
He doesn't like Tupac.
And
That's all he's.
It ain't
that's what he's
that.
trying to say.
It ain't that.
Yeah.
I didn't like the West Coast
what he's
production. I
trying to
love
say.
Tupac. I don't like West Coast production, but that's just me being a Biggie
It's all
fan.
preference,
The
bro.
my Timbs won't let me.
You didn't sin.
But me as a kid from Tampa, just picturing those New York streets, the Mood movies, both of them gave me those vibes. I picture these cement filled, like dreary type streets with graffiti. When you driving through that, and Gio, salute to him for getting the pictures outside, like getting you rolling down the street, making those turns, turning those corners. even just you just kind of being in a car with the nighttime lights on and all that vibe is something that I would picture as a younger kid. And then the one on the roof, super stylish, by the way. Like I told you, I like the hat, I like the glasses, silk shirt. He was killing it.
Thank you.
But even the switches from the daytime scenes to the nighttime scenes,
Yeah,
super dope.
Yeah.
Like, as a production nerd, I'm watching. I see what y'all doing. I like the burnt, the film filter thing y'all did. All that was dope, man. So salute to both of y'all for,
Thank you,
bringing
bro.
that to life.
We actually started filming that at 8 a.m. and we finished at 8 p.m. Which is no, I'm just
Listen, Gio,
the whole time.
I got an idea. Get me, Mike. We in the car. We singing Mariah Carey, like number ones, just karaoke style, just belting it out. Two big black motherfuckers in the car.
That's not the movie.
We'll do it. We'll be in his Altima.
Gio don't want to be associated with that.
It's gonna look like shit, but you can make it fire. We're gonna sound awful, but you can make it fire.
You can politely.
I've seen him do that plenty of times.
Yeah. He films it. We look like Tyson Beckford and like fucking Shamar Mar.
If he could turn us singing Mariah in the whip into what Nova got on his joints, on Mind, Body, and Soul, I want the silk shirt. Can I get a silk shirt? You got an extra silk shirt for me or something?
I might.
You got two.
I'll look in the wardrobe for you.
Put together.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But anyway, we talk about Mind, Body, and Soul.
Yeah.
It's not and Soul, it's Mind, Body, Soul.
Mind, Body, Soul.
Yeah, I love that track.
Thank you.
You was giving bars in there when you started off. Where you was talking about master it all, mind, body, and soul. I like how that whole thing comes together. Is that the lead single from this joint?
Nah, this is not on. It's not on the album.
That's separate.
That's why the first sentence is "This is not the album, just an appetizer."
Yeah.
Just because of that alone, the song couldn't be on the album. It's just like, all right,
it could be the intro.
Nah, I gotta
because the appetizers at the
front. I have a deliberate intro.
Like appetizer is what you have before you have the food. Is this you just kind of giving us a morsel? Is it a taste
this is just
of
like
it?
yo, we just you're like this hot shit right here.
Yeah.
This is an appetizer, homeboy.
It's like if you like this, wait till you get dinner.
Correct.
Okay.
Man's got enough heat that he can just throw away a dope ass song and just put it on.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's an in between. It's a Lucy.
It's like when your waiter come, you're like, here are your mozzarella sticks. Your dish is coming right up.
Yeah.
It's just
here's
like
your breadsticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm getting hungry
though. Finding Peace was the first movie. Yep. I keep wanting to say Mood Music. I told you that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the MM.
The Button.
Shout out to Joe Button.
Another lyricist. Another lyricist.
Mood Music series.
I don't know if it's weird to ask this, and if it is, whatever,
I'm
we'll
very
cut it.
Comfortable about it.
You affiliated with Dave East? Like you got tracks with him in the early Dave East?
Oh yeah, he's my cousin, man.
Oh.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
Oh, come on, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, come on, bro.
That's good. You was convinced as a motherfucker.
We would have wrote with that.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, Dave East.
No, I had to stop y'all real quick before we went too far with it.
No, but
like,
I peeped the year and I was like, that was early. It wasn't even like famous Dave East yet. Y'all.
He was just he wasn't signed to Def Jam yet. He was still managed by Wayno at that time. So he was touring, but he wasn't like, dropping albums.
Current Dave East.
Yeah.
That track was another maybe weird question. Was that Preme on the intro talking?
Yes, sir.
I was like,
yes, sir.
That sound like
yes,
this
sir.
dude over here doing the intro. That whole song was dope. I like how the whole thing came together.
I wrote for Dave. No, I'm just playing. Let me not say that.
Bro, keep hey, this is what the pour-up is for. Let the liquor speak.
Yeah.
Start telling lies.
That's all hearsay. That's all hearsay. Who knows? Who's gonna fact check it, man? You good?
We'll explain it to him later. World So Empty was the track.
Yes, sir. That was it. The food's ready.
This keep happening. It seemed like we got somebody coming out. We don't. I don't know what.
No,
I don't know what that is. I seen you got a pop figurine.
Yep.
How you get that? I want one.
Oh man.
Like I want one of your joints, but I want one of my joints too.
That was actually a gift to me.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was a gift to me from I could share with you the source off the
it's a gift.
Yeah.
That's super tough, man.
Somebody I know.
It's up on the shelf somewhere dope, somewhere visible.
It's in the box, yep. Next to the other Funkos.
Nerd. We did talk about being nerds beforehand. I got a bunch of
Absolutely.
them joints on my work desk. I got them everywhere. Them
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I got a Black Panther one.
Most of mine are like wrestler Funkos, be honest with
Yeah.
you. I like those.
Star Wars and Marvel. I'm a nerd.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mine's MCU,
Yeah,
Spider-Man. I
absolutely.
got a couple other ones. And them shits is dope. What's a Nova show like? Like what do I get from when I come to the Nova show? Is it set pieces? We talking fireworks, or we just talking
Nah.
bars and intimacy?
It's no pyro yet. It depends on the it depends on it depends on this type of show. So, for example, Reaching Nova had a show at the West End, and that was like Blazer, Cabernet style round table, and I'm gonna rap to you my soul. We call it the genre of music that Reaching Nova does, soul tap.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
So like, I'm gonna just do my soul tappers and just do those like You and I. I got a song called I Remember. Pretty much the songs that talk directly to here. You know what I'm saying? Then I had another show. We had a show called The Magic Hour, which Pusha Preme was there, Jay Brown was there.
Yep.
I wanted to make that. I did not make that.
That was an incredible time. We killed it. That one had like soul tappers and bounce music, and man, we shut that whole thing down. Yeah. Shout out to Fabian. He was on the stage, and his energy is really unmatchable, bro. Like,
He's the only light skin. He's the only dude I know got better hair than me.
I fully agree on the energy.
Yeah.
Fam got mad energy for no reason.
Yeah.
Just bounce around the stage.
Yeah.
I mentioned this twice. This ain't me trying to bite your style or nothing, but you were very fashionable in a few of your videos. You talk about You and I, Mind, Body, Soul.
Yeah.
Is that something that Mark has in his everyday? You stylish like that, or is that style for the video?
Nah, that's me.
The circle glasses.
That's me.
That's hard.
That's
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Signature look. That's your signature, the circle joint. So that was just for that time.
Fedora signature shades. I mean, fedora and like the round shades.
Yeah.
I like that as a signature look. We call that legend mode.
That's legend mode.
That's legend mode.
I got a fedora mode too. He be trying to hate on my fedora. I got Brixton fedora.
You don't have a fedora.
It's a fedora.
It's a cowboy hat.
It's a
you know what?
It's a Brixton fedora. That's a cowboy. Oh, it ain't up there.
Up there.
He had a cowboy hat up there at one point. He wanted to refresh your drink here.
Yeah.
Oh,
good.
Wow, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Support.
Some of the bars I want to point out, and then we'll take a break, and I want to get into the Pusha Preme track that we want to talk about.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna bring in somebody.
Seen some funny moves, not amusing at all. I like that one. That was hard.
All these funny moves, but none of them are amusing. Yeah.
The niggas get shaky. They getting their feelings and they acting like women. That was a tough one. I'm paraphrasing, but he can give you the whole bar.
That one was about right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you says only rap. Yeah, right. This shit is like a job. That was a tough one too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's hard work. But let's come on the backside of this. Let's take a break. We'll come back with Pusha Preme and Reaching Nova.
Hey.
We'll be right back.
We're still presenting Reaching Nova. What's good, bro?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. We also added.
We added you separate.
Pusha Preme. Y'all know the homie.
New challenger.
You don't even.
Player 3 has it to the room.
Hey, this will be a fire arcade. I like.
As long as I get to pick Donatello.
Like the Def Jam.
Oh.
They re-released that on Xbox.
It is on Xbox.
Yeah.
You could actually play with April and Splinter now.
Yep.
April and Splinter? Who the fuck's playing with April?
6 people or
somebody.
Yo, all I'm saying is, guys,
April has no fighting
That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies.
Yeah, you got to include everybody.
All I'm saying is, once a month we get together, have a live Ninja Turtles. We all get on. Let's do that shit. I'm down it.
I'm with that.
We can also do X-Men too.
Yeah, X-Men.
Oh yeah. Well, if that's the case, I
so excited right now.
I gotta take Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
No, I gotta take Storm.
Nightcrawler.
Nah, I gotta take Storm.
Cyclops was dope too.
I'm gonna take Nightcrawler though.
You take Nightcrawler? I gotta take Storm for my black woman.
None of this is why we're here.
But we still here for it.
Be on that tangent.
Yeah.
For a long time. Let's get into the single, Pusha Preme. Where y'all want to start with this?
What you mean?
I heard the track. You heard it?
I love Nova goes, what you mean?
What you mean?
and I love that that's his tagline because that forces us to go,
here's what I mean.
Here's what I mean.
Yeah.
Here's what I mean.
No media bullshit. We just talk with the homies. That's
the track is fire. But I think let's get into it means tell us how this shit got fucking
how
together.
It come together.
How did it come together?
The Pusha Preme song.
Yes.
All right. So originally it was a record that I wanted to have for my album. So me and Gio the architect, we made the beat, and I laid down the 2 verses and the hook, and I sent it over to Preme. Right? That's how it works.
I didn't get the verses.
You didn't? Yeah.
I just got
the hook.
Artists never get the verses from me. I'll send the hooks and the concept in the email, but I guess I didn't send him the verses. That's like me to not do that.
I like that though.
So he sent me the verse, and then after that I sent him the whole record. Like
Yeah.
once your verse was done, I sang. I played fair in that aspect. But he's so free with it. Like he'll just throw me the whole shit, and I'm just like so like chill. But yeah. So that's my brother. Like I just wanted to do a record that paid homage to him. Like ReachingNOVA is not ReachingNOVA without the beginning. Like we're not here right now without what occurred 18 years ago. Like because every little decision in
Y'all
life.
known each other for 18 years?
Since 2003. So
oh my God.
I guess we could do the math.
17. My son was born.
Well, next year is 2023, so I guess we're going on 20.
Damn.
So yeah, that's how we. That's
y'all old. No, I'll fuck with y'all.
Yeah, well, our moms, y'all probably didn't notice, but our moms gave birth in the same hospital but separate rooms.
No way.
That's crazy.
But we reconnected in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did know that back part.
That's kismet.
But we have the same father.
It's like
Wait, you say you have the same father?
Yeah. It's like Umbrella Academy. Yeah, absolutely. That's nuts. What'd you say?
You said they had the same father.
What?
That's where we get our Mac from.
That's dope.
Wait, what? No, you do have a way of saying things. And this is not even about your lyrics. This is just about your personality. Where a nigga will literally be sitting there going, "Wait, is he for real?"
Yeah.
So it's fire.
I told you before.
That means you just full out authentic, though.
Before I told
you,
I'll usually when I'm just playing,
let us know.
No.
I'll stop it before the story goes too far.
Yeah.
He's looking at me like I'm waiting.
He still
don't
believe you.
I wait for the punchline. I'm like, wait a minute.
I mean, technically, all the
same
true.
brother. Like,
we all have the same father. Right. You're right. Yeah, we all brothers.
You gotta be technical. You know
That's true.
He still don't know.
No.
He still don't know. You good?
That's cool.
Drunk. We good though. But this is the Poro Podcast.
So you
I'm
want
a
to do a
host, I
track
think.
and show love to the homie Preme.
Yeah, so I did a song with Pusha Preme. I thought it'd be dope, like Pusha Preme featuring Pusha Preme.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do a record like I think somebody just did a record for Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Doja.
Yeah.
I always wanted to do like a song called Cardi B. And when before she blew up, I was like, I would love to get Cardi B on this record called Cardi B. But she blew up. So the idea was always there where, boom, but this idea here was just more meaningful. And I wanted a record with my brother on the album because he's on every album.
Yeah.
So I ended up dropping it as a single because hearing the entire album, and this might make more sense when you guys hear the album.
Yeah.
The album is more of a universal feel.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have like a title called Be You, and then a title called Becoming Timeless, and then a title called With You, and a title called Celebration.
I like it.
Those are all like universal titles.
Yeah.
Then you have Pusha Preme, and the average listener's like, what?
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Pusha
And
Preme.
there's no disrespect to my brother, but the continuity of the flow of
that
energy in the
doing.
body of work, I didn't want to compromise that by any means. But I knew that I wanted to release the song. I was hoping it would be on 8/13 because
813 days.
Yeah.
he's gonna play humble, but my brother is the king of this whole town.
Oh my God!
All right, but we're gonna skip it quick. We're gonna skip it quick. We skip it quick.
I appreciate that.
I said what I said, but I meant what I meant. But
You're uncomfortable.
So
He mad at-
he doesn't like that.
Can't see his face, but he's definitely like
I want to be
uncomfortable.
clear, like, this is not a self-proclaimed title. This is me. Like,
Just gifted.
I believe this. I've always used to.
Oh yeah.
I remember when he used to come visit. I'd be on Facebook like, "What? The King of Tampa's back. Make sure you show love." Things like that. That's my big bro. So yeah.
I know we just joked about the blushing, but how do you feel about when he sent you the track and the concept without the verses? How did you feel about like the Pusha Preme track? Did you feel pressure to write?
I didn't know it was called Pusha Preme.
I was
afterwards.
Was it titled? It wasn't titled.
I seen the hook. I heard the hook because I was just like, it had like a nice little bounce to it. I loved it. And he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna kind of need you to rap on this one." I'm just like, "Oh shit, okay." So I was like, I put the rapper mask on, and then then we went in because I have to kind of like, I have a strong female audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that I cater to them because like, if I'm gonna be their voice, then I want to continue being their voice. I don't want to be selfish and be like, I want to be bar god today. You know what I'm saying? Because with times I was trying to do all that, it didn't really resonate with people the way it should. Now everyone's like, I missed that version of Preme, but that's why we have iTunes. Just go back.
Go back.
It's still
Go
there.
back.
It's
Still there. It's there. So I'm glad that he able to give me an opportunity because then I can like pull out a lot of these like double entendres and punches, stuff like that I have tucked away in my notes. You know what I'm saying? I have like a phrase and I just save it for like a rainy day. So it was dope. You know, that's my brother, so I got that shit to him ASAP. And I forgot about it because like from the time he told me and then the time we did it, I forgot. So when I'm listening to it, we was listening to it on live because we had just dropped the song with Brandon Gomes. So I'm listening to it with Fetty and my and Darth Bills, and he's like, "Damn, nigga, you what the fuck is?" He's like, "Why you don't rap like this all the time?" I was like, "I do. Just go back. Just go back. Like I'm more than just like Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, even Outside is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But
I love Outside.
it's a great song.
Yeah.
But all that.
I love how he said it's a great song. It's
like that homo went out the window.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I mean, it's like I feel like
now.
it's a, like if you had a barbecue and you want to play like the edited version of that, the horns just do something to the vibe. You know.
Anyhow,
But
we used it for the kickball joint.
we did.
You did,
Yeah.
I mean, we both know music, so we understand the outside of it. No pun intended. But yeah, no. He sent me the record. I love the hook on it. It was like it resonated to how we used to make music back in the days. Like his hooks always have like this nice, meaningful kind of like substance to it. And then when I heard it, I heard the verses for the first time there. So I'm hearing it's like, I was like, oh damn. Like, damn, what, he got a second verse too? Sheesh. But then it was dope because then from them, my man Fadi, y'all know FM Photo. So Fetty went ahead and was like, yo, I've been listening to his catalog since then. I'm like, word. So it did exactly what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in the business of just sharing talent and just connecting people together.
I'm feeling that. I like the energy. I even see in your features T Money. You got people that
T
reoccur.
Money.
Preme reoccurring.
Yeah.
Preme got the same with artists that he worked with, Jay Brown.
We actually have a record together.
Brown?
I'll play it for you guys afterwards. Yeah, we got.
I think you already sent that one to
the
me.
outro of the album has.
Yeah. I think you sent it to me.
Nah, you haven't heard it yet.
There's another one? Okay, we'll do it.
I wanted to ask though,
damn.
he mentioned that you told him to put up an Afrobeat. Should all artists, should every hip hop artist have an Afrobeat track? No. Okay, all right.
I feel like if you come from a cultural background, Puerto Rican, Dominican, African, Indian, Brazilian,
you gotta have some
Dominican, whatever the fuck you want to put at the end of it, you should touch base with your roots because we invented those drum sounds. The sounds that everyone likes right now, we've been had those sounds with congos. We've been had those sounds with regular drums. The only difference is that they're electronic.
Yeah.
But what you feeling that makes you feel like, oh shit, I like this shit. We've been doing that. So I think anyone that's gifted from that background should definitely tap in.